All right, should be good. Okay, looks good. All right. Pitching for the Tigers, it'll be Tyler Holton. So we have a bullpen day, a chaos, or pitching chaos day, if you will. We'll be going off against Jamison Talion, formerly of the Blue Jays, I believe. For the Blue Jay or for the Cubs leading off, it'll be Hap, Tucker. Ooh, let me mute this. I'm gonna have to redo the lineup. Hap, Tucker, Suzuki, Swanson, Crow Armstrong, Homer, or Homer. What's up, Chris? What's up, Joel? Bush, Shaw, and McGuire. But most importantly, it's Hap, Tucker, and Suzuki to lead it off. For the Tigers, it'll be Meadows, Torres, Carpenter, Green, Torkelson, Perez, McKinstry, Rogers, and Sweeney. Hopefully a good game. We missed a pretty good one last night. Hell yeah. Did she graduate? I'm guessing. Hell yeah, Joel. Officially on summer now. Bet you're excited. Unless you have like lame summer plans, then I guess it could be a bit of a bummer. You're like, no, I'm going to summer camp. That shit sucks. Game should be starting any moment. Oh, congrats to your sister. Old school promise rings and all that. I'm good. I'm good. Gibbs, how you doing? What do we got? At some point, we'll see Hat bat against Holton for the Tigers. Swinging strike one. They've been together for 6 years. Dang, that's pretty good. A long time. It's called strike two. It's 0-2 now on Hap. Hopefully he's hapless. You're good? That's good. It's always good. They're good together. That's good. It'd be bad if they weren't. It was just like a terrible relationship. They get Hap swinging one away. Cubs just play the Nationals. Yeah, well, they played the Tigers last night, technically. But yeah, I get you. Your Sooner softball team made me happy. They signed top LSU pitcher. Nice. I know they didn't wind up making it to the World Series this year. I know it's the two Texas teams. Anyway, here's Tucker. He calls for time. Pretty sure that the sole reason Holton is starting this game is because of Tucker batting. He's what the Tigers have been trying to do with like Andy Ibanez, and just from like the left side, like Justin Henry Malloy, Ibanez, like just trying to find a guy who just blasts home runs and can't play any defense. That's basically what Kyle Tucker is. He's a home run machine. It's 0-1 though on Tucker. Am I thinking of the right player? I think I am. I have to be. 1-2. Let me see something. No, I'm thinking of somebody different. Oh, or who was I thinking of? I might be thinking of that guy. I'm thinking of Kyle Schwarber. That's who. Never mind. He grounds out 2 away. That's who it was. I was like, God damn, I'm trying to think of who that was, and it's like, oh, okay, it's Schwarber, not Tucker. Your sister and her BF went to the last of the series of their games. Nice, that's cool. That's a pretty cool game. Did I don't know who they would have wanted to have won. Jones' first pitch in MLB was a home run yesterday. Yeah, I seen that, Jared. Pretty cool. Hopefully, it's not like a fluke, and he actually is like a good little player. Ball 1. What's up, Wade? Proud of Texas winning it because you hate Texas Tech. Okay. 1-1. Cubs. Oh, well, then they're probably left pretty happy. Fouled away. It'll remain 1-2. 2 away here in the top of the first. No score. These are basically like little mini playoff games. They don't really mean anything, but like, you know, this is what playoff games are going to feel like. And ball 2, 2-2. Defense absolutely stifled the Cubs yesterday, proving why you shouldn't try to steal bases on Dingler, man. Was loading up cannons. Cubs are good too. Yeah, Jared, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was just about to get to what you just said too about it being a potential World Series matchup, and it's just funny that it would be the Tigers versus the Cubs. Just like, oh, okay, cool, a team we actually beat to win a World Series twice. Almost all of our World Series wins have actually come against the Cubs. What is it? 2 Cubs, 1 Cardinals, and it might be 3 Cubs. Oh, and that's a home run. Suzuki just homered. 1-0 Cubs. You took first inning runs. Well, it looks like it worked out for you, Smith and Wesson. We will continue to run on the Tigers all weekend. Yeah, Matthew, I hope you do, because it seems like we were gunning you guys out pretty good the other day. Well, that's 1-0 on a Suzuki homer. It's not that surprising to lose to a division opponent, really. The reality is the Dodgers lost like 2 games in a row to the White Sox or to the Rockies. When you play a team a lot, like you just play them often because they're in your division, the team that you're playing has a pretty good read on how to deal with them. Yeah, you just sometimes win the games. One. Also, we got the White Sox 4 best games of the year probably from them. So, however you want to consider that. And that'll be a fly out. That'll end the inning. The Cubs get 1 on the 15th homer of the year by Suzuki. Yeah, 1-0 Cubs. Bottom 1 coming up. I have to pause this here. There we go. For the Tigers, it'll be Meadows, Torres, Carpenter, then Green, Torkelson, Perez, McKinstry, Rogers, and Sweeney. Suzuki has just had a few bombs. This guy has clutch. Also, the White Sox just beat the brakes off the Royals, so it's almost like the division teams always play. Yeah, and the White Sox are on a good little run right now anyway. Worked well all season so far. Yeah, it kind of depends how the Tigers approach next inning. He'll lead off the inning. So, what is he left-handed? If he's left-handed, we'll just keep Holton in for him because that'll favor Holton. But after that, it's pretty much we'll see how the rest of the game goes. We had him pretty good yesterday. Held him in check. And that's probably a big part of the reason we won 3-1. Plus, Tarik Skubal happened. Orioles beat White Sox 3 times in a row, but Orioles, that's cool. Again, it's a lot easier to beat a team you don't play very often, especially when they're bad. Yeah. And then once you're done with Skubal, then you get the weirdest assembly of pitchers probably ever put known to man. You get like Will Vest thrown at you, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Some goofy-eyed fucking monster comes throwing at you from the right side, not nearly as fast. Very technically put together. Probably soon, Joel. At this point, I don't even know what he's learning at high A anymore. It's like, I don't know, Max, can you do a backflip? Yeah. Well, fuck. Well, we're out of things to teach you here at West Michigan. We'll have to send you to Ohio soon. It's the lowest attempts by any other team stealing, as well as the biggest out percentage. That was kind of running point in this matchup was the Cubs like to do what the Tigers like to do, like to defend. Yep. Yeah, that's always the fun part of it, is a game. There's always the matchup of the team versus the team, but then it's like breaking down the mini parts of the series. Like, oh, how does the Cubs offense that's kind of centered around Meadows flies out one away. That's kind of centered around like, yeah, base stealing, being aggressive, pair up against a team that defends that particularly well. It's kind of like the thing they focus on. Defensively, so it's kind of like, oh, okay, that's an interesting game within a game that's happening. Other than like the pitching versus like the hitter, then you have like, how's everything like meta level being approached to it? No, I wasn't surprised Andy got sent down. Hey, Gleyber Torres gets a hit, 1 on, 1 out. Now up, Kerry Carpenter. He's due for a homer. What'd you cause? Remember when I was talking shit about Suzuki last night? Last night, Suzuki had that shot to the wall and right. He would really hit the ball hard all season. Hard hit percentage, barrel up rates up huge this year. Is he using a torpedo bat or is he just having a good year? I think I caused what again? Oh, he pissed him off. Cubs pitcher Brown was really good too. Went toe to toe with Skubal for a while. Yep, you just can't really make any mistakes when you go up against a pitcher like Skubal, or else you'll probably lose. And that adds the pressure to the Cubs. Plus, you run a wonky ass lineup when you play Skubal. You're running like as many right-handers as you can fit into a lineup, which is a hilarious look every time. You'll have some dude making his major league debut from high A because they're like, fuck it, we don't got no other right-handers. 2-1. Skubal would devastate the Tigers if we were to ever have to play against him. He would fuck us raw, dude. We ain't got one guy who can hit left-handed pitching, and all our lefties suck, and that's all we got is left-handers. We'd be signing guys to contracts and shit who are just kind of like, we signed Trevor Bauer. Why? He's about the only guy we know that can hit right-handed. Oh, the nice Carpenter play. That was a fun play. Kind of didn't look like he robbed a home run. Definitely took away like an extra base hit or so. But I feel like it's part of the reason that play was made so dramatic is because that idiot can't feel ground ball or fly balls. Oh, that's what we're not at Wrigley. Oh, by the way, the Carpenter gets the runner to second, so now it's runner at second, 2 away. Here's Riley Green. Maybe he can drive in a single here, get the runner in. That'd be cool. Yeah, we played a big state. We played a big boy stadium here in Detroit. For now, anyway, till they shrink it. Fouled away 0-1. Yeah, the Cubs always play the Rockies. Yeah, at least once or twice a year, probably. Yeah, the White Sox can win all they want. They're a fucking relevant team. 1-1. Big day for the Tigers. Whole division lost except for the Sox who beat the Royals. Yeah, this is good for us. What's up, Space? Are your Pacers up 2-0 now? That's pretty crazy. And you're like a real Pacers fan, too. This has got to be insane for you. You've been talking about the Pacers for years. Oh, okay. Game 2 is tomorrow. Damn, they play the NBA Finals slow as shit. 2-2. Relevant when they beat other bad teams, other division teams. LOL, Royals fans. Yeah, that's all Royals fans do is talk shit because they think they're the Chiefs. Fuck them people. Listen, I don't have a problem with like pure Royals fans just because they like their team. But the one fan I hate in their fan base, or the fan that I hate in the Chiefs fucking Royals fandom, is the guy who just started cheering for the Chiefs and Royals. Forever they were a fucking Cardinals fan, and probably a St. Louis Rams fan. But because Mahomes plays for the hometown team and is part of the Chiefs ownership, everyone's like, oh, we love the Royals now. So everyone pretends that the Royals are like a good... You know that's why that is, right? Do you know that's why the media blows them the way they do, right? Because Mahomes is a part owner. I'm not kidding, by the way. Look up the way that team was covered prior to Mahomes being a part of like the conversation and the way that they did business prior to Mahomes joining them. Dog shit team that was about to be relegated probably down to AAA. Like, honestly, you could have made that argument, save for 2016, that the Royals have been bad every single year. It's literally like 2 good years in like 40 years of Royals baseball. And I'm literally not even just talking shit. Check me on it. Yeah, Cardinals are a way better team, and historically one of the all-time great franchises is the St. Louis Cardinals. The Royals are a sad sack on the great sport of baseball. That World Series they won in 2016 should be taken away from them and given to a real team, like the Tigers. I'm pretty sure the Royals cheated to get that World Series. It's weird that ever since they took away spying on teams and sticky stuff, the Royals are bad again. Suspicious? Not really. I think the Royals were 100% stealing signs to get to the World Series and win it in, 16? It's weird, huh? They haven't been good since, or fucking 18 teams were implicated in that sign stealing scandal that only the fucking Astros got in trouble for. Anyway, top of the second, 1-0, Cubs lead. Anyway, I have to cut up. You got Thunder tomorrow. Hey, we're hoping for the Pacers or something. Which day? There's more days between games because there's only one series. That's true. I guess you just get extra time to rest. Fouled away. It's 0-1 on Pete Crow Armstrong. Only one. Dodgers Cardinals. Oh, that sucks for Amir. If you see on MLB TV, if you're out of market for the Dodgers and Cardinals, you can watch the game for free on MLB TV. 2016 was the Cubs. What fucking year? Oh, 2015. Sorry, misspoke. Yeah. You guys would have won a lot more. Yeah, sorry, I misspoke by a year. The Cubs probably would have won a lot more World Series if it hadn't been for the Detroit Tigers. Isn't that crazy? 1-2. Seems like every time this team shows up in the World Series, you know who is popping up and beating them except the one time. Plus, you guys beat the fucking Indians. It's not like you beat a real team to win the World Series anyway. Wow, you beat Cleveland. All right, that'll be it for Holton. They got Armstrong out. They struck him out. So now they'll be pulling in a new pitcher. I kind of figured that was going to be the option here because I, left-handed. Yeah, the Cubs got cursed. Yeah. I knew they'd won it in one of those years, but I was like, is it 15 or 16 for the Cubs? And then the Royals won it I knew it went Royals Cubs. And I knew it was in that order. So whatever. Kiter Montero's coming into the game. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps out the stream, gets more people in here. We have all of 8 so far. Pretty bad. So make sure you help out the stream, especially if you're not chatting. We'll see from Kiter. He's been kind of a strikeout. He's been a lot better with strikeouts this year, but I think it's been at great personal cost to his control. However, he's not really like a full starter, so that don't really matter much. Anyway, Homer's up. I'm pretty sure that's how you say that. Homer. Maybe that's how you say it. Or Horner. Oh, okay. Now I can see the letters a lot more clear. Horner. I have bad eyes, so sometimes I missee the words. When like certain looking letters are too close together, it's just kind of hard to distinguish if that an R or is that an M. Is that an R and an N or is that a big M? Like, you know what I mean? Because they kind of have that weird put together look. You hate the Cubs and Yankees? I have no feelings toward the Cubs. I don't like the White Sox. I don't really like the Cubs either, but no real resentment. You turned the ball over. One pitch, one fly out. Nico Horner is away. 2 down now for Bush. You don't like Cleveland? I only don't like the Royals in baseball. They're an annoying franchise to me. Why? Because they're from Chicago, Jared? You got the ball back? Hell yeah. What'd you do? Did you get a turn? Oh, okay. Anyway, 2 down now. Kind of waiting to see the first pitch here to Bush. Maybe they got him 1 pitch, 1 out. That's what I'll take. No. Ball 1. Dodgers come back against Mets was crazy one. I guess. I don't even remember when that would have been. You're the Jags. Jags versus Chiefs online head to head. Okay. So you picked the stacked Jaguars team to take on some loser who thinks Mahomes is going to win him the game. It's pretty cringe. You should have picked a much worse team. I would have personally beat him with the Jets, the Titans, the Patriots, the 08 Lions. What fucking year did Cleveland lose odds? 2012 Browns. Suzuki hit a solo homer in the top of the first. 3-1 count. And he walked a guy. 1 on, 1 out. Bush, he walks Bush, so now up is Straw. Wait. Oh, Shaw. I was going to say, oh, no. I played a game as a Pats and won. I see, easy. It'd be like a 16-run comeback in baseball. I doubt it. Because the second you get close enough, the other team's going to start trying again, and then they're just going to start hitting. Maybe. Yeah, you could probably pull it off. It's just, I don't know if you have enough game to pull off that kind of a comeback. Usually. And most teams just give up when they get down by that many. 1-1. Hell yeah, Brent. How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Yeah, you'd have to blow a game like that, which is probably just not possible. You'd have to be actively trying to lose that game. All right, well, that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Let's go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's been fun. We're going to use it more tomorrow, probably. Kind of a busy weekend around the city, so. Yeah, I heard they blew up. So that's kind of funny. Pretty much like they blew that entire game in like 2 innings. They lost that game last night. Torkelson, Perez, and McKinstry due up here in the bottom of the second. 1-0. Cubs lead. Wild pitch, fielder error, wild pitch, pickoff, fielder error, scored, Sox scored 7 times. Yeah, dude, the Royals are a funny team. They'll do shit like that and then be like, we're actually better than the Detroit Tigers are. Don't let our record fool you. It's like, okay. All right. Well, we'll let your play back it up. What the fuck was that? Yamamoto is pitching, so it may be tough for Cardinals. Yeah, I'd imagine the Cardinals probably lose that one. Calling the rest of the division, more errors in a single inning than points scored. Yeah, exactly, Jared. Up the Royals are 1 spot from. I don't know. It'll be kind of a weird playoff shakeout. I think at the way that it's going, I don't think that'll end up being the case for them. They'll be close though. I think like half of those teams are all beneath us, are all like within a game of each other. It's like Tigers up 6 or 7, then the rest of the division's like a game and a half off of each other. Huh. It's 0-2 on Torque. Not a great start to the bat. Torque hit a big home run last night. Gave us a little bit of extra fuel. Gave us the lead back 2-1. Maybe he can tie the game up here. A 1-2. And Torkelson flies out 1 away. Damn. Here's Perez with 1 out. That's pretty much for the Tigers last year. We had to hope for a historic collapse from a team and also to have a historic rise to the playoffs. So, yeah, there's Tigers and then the rest of the guys. For now, anyway. Hopefully we don't wind up having to rejoin the fray. Ugh. Damn. Perez flies out 2 away. That was a quick at bat. Here's McKinstry now with 2 down, bottom 2. 1-0 Cubs lead. No, Jones isn't playing today. He's probably available off the bench. Hell yeah, Jared. Well, damn, McKinstry flies out. Top 3, 1-0 Cubs lead. That'd be cool. Offense has been a bit anemic lately, but you know, we are playing pretty good pitching lately too. So if there's any team that's susceptible to good pitching, it's the Detroit Tigers. They'll fall. They'll let someone pitch good again all over them. Yeah, they're kind of in a weird. They were in a weird home run mode for a while. Dodgers broadcast is very nice. Then trash balls sports for sure. Yeah, I mean, they're barreling up a little more. They're not striking out as much, but would be nice if that actually resulted in something. Either way, top three. 9, 1, and 2 due up here for the Cubs. It'll be McGuire, Happ, and Tucker. McGuire, Happ, and Tucker. Top of the third. 1-0 Cubs. The Cubs are not in first place for no reason. They're a very good team. I would like to. For sure. Whoa. Anybody watching Money in the Bank? Oh, what's up, Armenian? How's it going? Is that tonight? Money in the Bank? 2-1. They'll probably won't let anyone get on their third time through. So technically, if it's not the same pitcher, it's technically a new time through the rotation every time. So I doubt we're gonna let Montero see the lineup 3 times through. Your Guardians winning today or what? I don't know. Maybe Jacob. Hopefully not. McGuire flies out 1 away. I was watching a group of guys who were covering the farm systems. They were saying that the Tigers had a top 10 club. Yeah, we do have a top farm system. That's kind of hard to dispute at this point. We got like 4 or 5 guys in the top 100. One away, 1-2 count. And they get Hop on strikes. That'll be the second out of the inning. Here's the number 2 hitter, Tucker. Yeah, we do have a very good farm system. Plus, we're developing a lot of players really well, too. Putting it together pretty well. Anyway, it's a 0-1 count here on, or now it's 0-2 on a called strike to Tucker. From, yeah, pretty good time, Arminian. It's a pretty good time. Oh, 2 count for Tucker. And he strikes out Tucker. We'll head to the bottom of the third. That was a quick inning. 1, 2, 3, they go. Good little inning by Montero as we head to the bottom of the third. It'll be Rogers, Sweeney, and Meadows for the inning. Rogers, Sweeney, and Meadows. Shopping to sub 60 or sub 80, then a 95 fast. Oh, yeah. It's an unfair drop. But again, that's what, like, and plus, like, it's also expertly located at those speeds, which is crazy. Because again, you don't really survive pitching the way he has without being effective. All right. Bottom of the third. Yeah, he is really picked his spots well out with his sub 80s and high. Yeah. You can probably credit that with like of the catcher and of Chris Fetter really helping him out, I would imagine. Getting him to here. It's 1-1 now. Italian working here in the bottom of the third to the 8-man who leads off the inning. Two one. Uh, 2-2. Swing and strike. Ooh. 2-2. How do you feel about the Tigers swinging on first pitch most? There's an argument to be made that the best pitch to swing at's probably going to be the very first one. 3-2 now, because it's probably going to be right around the middle of the plate. Or at least it's probably going to be in the zone anyway. So you get a lot of guys swinging at it because I don't know. It's I don't know. I think it's fine to swing and chase that first pitch. I think it's an aggressive way to send a message. Ooh. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Again, especially if they're swinging at smart pitches. Yeah, Sweeney's down 0-2 on a called strike. Nobody outrunners at first. Damn. Sweeney just grounded into a double play. Bottom of the third, 2 down now thanks to Sweeney. And here's Meadows. Starting to also wonder if Sweeney maybe, if we had another option at shortstop, Baez, I suppose. Same time yesterday, you could tell the pitcher. Ball one, it's 1-1. Ugh. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like or anything like that, make sure you do so. It does help out our little stream here a bit. It gets more people in here, blah, 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 blah. Thank you very much if you can help out. Appreciate you if you have. Likes are free, so it doesn't even cost you money to help. Appreciate you. 2-2. All right. The 2-2 count with 2 away for Parker Meadows, leadoff man. Now it's 3-2. Pitcher's throw, first pitch strike down the pipe, in my opinion. They know batters want to hit. Yeah, pretty much. Go Lions. And Meadows strikes out. We'll head to the top of the fourth. 1-0, Cubs lead. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, top four. Tigers will most likely send Montero back out to work against Suzuki. Names are small. Suzuki, Swanson, and Crow Armstrong. So PCA this inning. Top four. Cubs looking to add to their 1-0 lead. Tigers hoping to keep it at about 1. Yeah, I seen that play by Carpenter. I often wonder if he was a little bit better of a fielder if that would have just been a normal flyout, though, with a little bit of a leap. But yeah, it was a good catch. It was a good play. The ball had like a less than 100 batting average expected batting average, so it's really kind of a poor play by Carey, but he read the ball bad, but he was quick and fast enough on his feet to rebound to it. So that was good. Plus, like, depending on one angle, he did rob a home run. So, however you want to look at that pitch, really is the devil's in the details on that one. Anyway, here's Suzuki. Ball one. Yeah, his catch yesterday. That's what I'm talking about too. 1-1 on a swinging strike. One, two. Hey, they got Suzuki on strikes this time. He went down looking. Was he trying to get anything specific? No. Hey, what's up, Curtis? Nice to see you. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're doing well. Always nice to see from you. Swanson pops out in foul territory, 2 away. Oh, Riley Green with that. I mean, that was also because Riley Green plays weird defense. Riley Green's also like the least athletic guy of all time. Like, because he's like an elite world-class athlete in every respect, but he just runs and jumps really funny looking for a guy who's like as athletic and as good at the sport as Riley Green is. And just purely athletic. He's like, I may run like I have bad knees, but either way, 0-2. Here's Pete Crow Armstrong. 2 away in the top of the fourth. Top 4, sorry. 2-1-2. Yeah, ball 1. But he more often than not does make the play, even if sometimes you got to wonder if. I think Riley's just a good outfielder. Has a good read to the ball. Is super athletic. It's just I think he reads the ball kind of weird sometimes. Might have bad eyes. It's kind of weird. Torres, Carpenter, and Green. Again, the only reason he's not in center field is because he plays too aggressive and kind of hurts himself. But yeah, hopefully you're doing well, Curtis. What's up, Tim? Nice to see you. Suzuki hit a solo homer. That's basically the game's whole offense, save for the Tigers getting a base hit by Torres. Bottom 4, 1-0 Cubs lead. Torres, Carpenter, and Green. Oh, speak of the devil. Yeah, let's get a run or two here to at least put ourselves in the game. You know, you gotta step up to the. You gotta step up if you want to dance, right? Can't dance in your seat. Gotta get some runs on. I guess you could dance in your seat, I suppose. What's up, Nick? Yeah, Kiter's pitching pretty good so far. He's had a few good innings here. Hopefully the rest of the game kind of goes his way. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm very sleepy. I didn't get much sleep last night. It was a fucking long night. That's why I've been kind of a little bit quieter. It's been a long night. Been a long. I don't know any of the lyrics to that song. I just remember the Paul Walker scene with that song. And they'll never see him again, though. 0-1. Torres takes ball 1. Anyway, hopefully everyone. I don't know what I was just thinking. It's 1-2 on a foul ball. Hopefully everyone's having a good weekend, I think is what I meant to say. Hopefully everything's been good for everybody. Chilling out. Hopefully enjoying some okay weather. Two to Torres. Thanks for the updates. I'll hell yeah, Tim. It sounds like a pretty good run. It's watching my alumni high school baseball team online. Nice. At least they offered that way to observe it. Torres has another hit. He's 2 for 2 today. What's up, Rochester? Nice to see you. Here's Carpenter with 1 on and nobody out. Good way to start off an inning. Be cool to see Carp like blast a double or something. Get something going. Fouled away, or it'll be 0-2 now on Carp. Been tight on the box all game. Oh, with the ump? Yeah, as long as he's not being weird. Yeah, Tim, it's kind of funny that it is these two teams playing each other, and they're like the tops of their respective conference leagues, kind of setting up a fall showdown. Would have in the past 100% been Tigers Cubs in the World Series, but now you just never know. Damn. Looks like a long fly out. One away. That'll be a fly out to Crow Armstrong. Here's Riley Green with 1 on and 1 out, and a 1-0 Cubs lead to overcome. One swing gives it the Tigers the game, really. Yeah. Yeah, he was a good pickup. He's certainly been a boon for the offense so far. It's an 0-2 count on Riley Green. Oh, and he struck out. Well, he went down swinging at least. 2 away. Here's Spencer Torkelson. Much like with Riley Green, the swing from his bat makes it a 1-run lead for Detroit, but it's 1-0 bottom 4. All right. They get Torkel. Oh, well, that's not an all right. He flies out. We'll head to the top of the 5th now after a fly out. It'll be Horner, Bush, and Shaw. 6, 7, and 8 due up here for the Cubs. Horner, Bush, and Shaw. Top 5. 1-0. Cubs look to add to their 1-0 lead. Oh, get my body warmed up or something. I think I'm just running out of energy. Oh, yeah, probably. Eventually something was going to ruin the little Spencer Torkelson tee. In the hot, cold zones. Eventually that was going to get all messed up. We weren't going to be blessed with the tee for too long, but that was a very funny thing that was happening. Either way, top 5 coming up. 1-0 Cubs lead. Like we said, it'll be Horner, Bush, and Shaw to come pitch here, or to come hit here in the top 5. They look to add some more runs. Tigers hope it's a quick inning. We'll see how she plays. So for some quick outs, so we can go back to the hitting side of the game. Spot where we need to get some runs. You think so? Why is that? 0-1. Oh yeah, Brent. I don't think he's going to long-term sign here. Be cool if he did, though. Little fucking blooper into the infield makes it another hit. Tigers notoriously bad on infield singles. Bleh. Maybe they can get a double play here with Bush up to bat. We all play the same teams, the same amount of times, actually, with very little variation. Mainly the variation being you just don't play yourself. But I'm pretty sure all teams play almost a carbon copy of each other's schedule, with a little bit of difference being No one said you're a Dodgers fan. Oh, that guy did. Oh well, it's 3-0. Well, we're probably cooked. Yeah, by the way, what fucking stupid. We know it's you. Yeah, exactly. You're not very good at what you do, extra shots. Yeah, your name is literally Go Dodgers, and you say you're not a Dodgers fan. Curious. Anyway, Shaw pops out, 1 away. I think we're top 7 in every category in baseball, actually. Anywhere near. Yeah, I believe we're actually top 5 in almost every statistical category, too. We're like 6th in home runs somehow. Dodgers did all that buying and only won a World Series to show for it in 5 years. I mean, it's not even like Tigers have bad stats. I don't really know where this guy's getting the idea that the Tigers don't hit well or do things well. We're probably winning a second Cy Young this year. Oh no, we're not. We're not debating this guy. Hopefully, Brent. Hopefully, they don't butcher the team. That'll be a pop out and fly out in foul territory. But the damage has been done. It's 3-0 Cubs, bottom of the 5th. We'll see if the Tigers can get something going. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with this guy. He's not very fun to talk to. He doesn't actually ever engage with anything. Look how much they were typing. That's annoying. Shouldn't be annoying in life. If you can get banned and that much of yourself goes away from a place, you should evaluate yourself. You should realize you're spending too much time on the internet arguing. And then you should jump off a bridge in GTA 5. That's the reality of that. Like, damn, 12 of my messages got deleted that I sent in 1 minute. That's some bullshit. No, if he comes back, you'll know. Who gives a shit? I'll just get rid of him again. Pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. It's not like it takes any challenge or skill to get rid of him. Just gotta ban him again. Really don't understand why YouTube keeps letting people do that, but at some point Twitch, YouTube will figure out how to let people just completely ban people. The Tigers do have the best rotation in baseball. You know what's funny is our rotation's been hurt for the past month. See, and when I ban you, you'll come back on a new account like a good little boy, like you've done for the past 4 years now. Ball one. Why do you keep coming here after you've been banned? Do you want my dick that bad, dude? Are you that big of a little gay boy? What's up with you? You have to answer the question, or we'll ban you again, like a weird little homo that you are. Answer my question. Why do you keep coming here? How gay are you? Answer the question, fairy boy. Perez grounds out. Why do you come here? How gay are you? No. Extra shots, don't play that game. Fucking weird little liar. You've been following this channel for... No, let's go look how many banned accounts you have in here today, bud. Let's just go take a look. Do you think you have over 300 banned accounts on here right now? Extra shots? Let's see. You have all of these. Every one of these are you, by the way, except for like 3 of them. 296 plus about 110 that are here. So you're at like 400 fake accounts right here, dude. You should kill yourself. Like legitimately, not even in like a video game. Yeah, no, that's you, dude. That's who you are. Congrats. That's what you are. Extra shots. Congrats, dude. You're a fucking weirdo. Like, genuinely, that's who you are, and that's what you contributed to this world. You've watched somebody that's banned you over 400 times. That's what you are. That's what you come here and do on the internet. You fight with a guy you'll never meet, and you've made over 400 accounts to continue the conversation with someone to never say anything. You're just a weird little man. And extra shots, you should stop saying it's not you, because like you type extra. We've gone over this a million times. You type very, very obviously to the point where everybody else knows it's you. You're like the only one in your retarded brain who doesn't think that it's you still. Like you know that, right? Like even people who've never met you as extra shots know who you are because you type so fucking distinctly that a baby could be like, oh, that's extra shots. Do you know half my audience is like autistic and they can figure it out too? They're like, oh, that extra shot guy. Like you're not good at any of what you do. You're a sad troll that what's up, Kevin? And the only reason you're still able to make accounts and come here is because YouTube doesn't give creators the ability to ban people like IP wise. And I don't know why. That's the only reason you're here. All right, what? You're going to stop being a weird stalker and get some mental health like help? Even if you're not that guy, the fact that you're on account number like 5 or 6 now, John, or whatever your name might be, shows that you're on a dangerous path. You're on a weird fucking path to like being a stalker who goes to jail. Like, yeah, dude, you're a weirdo. You're a weird guy. Do you see all those? If that's not you, do you know that guy, that's like all one guy? That's what you're on your path to becoming now. I don't care about your faggot story. I genuinely don't care about it. I don't care. Extra shots. We met years ago. You're literally stalking. Dude, you're behaving in that exact way. Do you get it here? Do you get the point? I don't care, John. John, we banned you. You've made 4 or 5 different accounts. No. This is not the first time. Yeah, that was the first time. Then we banned you because you were a weirdo, because your name's Extra Shots. And then you've made about 500 other accounts since that day to come here and cause problems. No, you're not understanding that you're on your way to making 400 or 500 accounts. 2-2. See, I have an effect on people, John. They all want to suck my ugly dick. And you're one of them now too. Congratulations. You got to pay me though to get that kind of access. You know, there's nothing going on in the game. Tiger is 3-1 now. Runner at first, 2 out. I mean, I haven't missed anything. What's up with you, man? Why have you made 400 fake accounts to come to the channel? Yeah, literally anything past 2 accounts is weird. Especially when you're getting roasted to death like this, dude. I genuinely think I should file a police report against you because we know who you are, by the way, Extra. We've gone over this a million times. Have you gotten like mental health help? No, there is no way to prove it. You should just you should just stop making fake accounts and not come back to my channel. That's how you prove that you're not the fake weirdo. So guess what? We'll give you an opportunity to prove that here. I hope I don't ever see you again. Bye. He'll be back in like 30 seconds with a new account. Who wants to take the over under? I'll give 3 minutes over under. Who wants it? Tucker, Suzuki, and Swanson. By the way, I'm only engaging with that so much today because I'm very tired and it keeps me awake. Plus, it's literally one guy who's schizophrenically making hundreds of accounts. That's 2 today we've banned. Plus, like the 4 or 5 we banned in the last couple streams of him coming around again. It's summer break. He's going to be around a little bit more. He's out of school. Mommy and daddy let him have his phone more often. They shouldn't. They should genuinely take their child's internet access away. Lord knows what kind of neo-Nazi horseshit that kid's into. The one thing I do know about him is he's very fat and looks very mentally challenged. That's about the realest, nicest thing I can say about this guy. So, like, I'm genuinely think that he started doing that when he was like 13. So he's probably an adult now, which makes it even funnier that he'll never be able to like. You work at a hospital where we deal with people, where we have people like him that we are all twinkle toes. Oh, 100%. He's probably some weirdo who's way too political and he's never voted, never will be. Probably can't even legally. I don't even know if people like him can vote. Probably not. He's probably a felon already. He's just not even allowed to. 0-1 here to Tucker. By the way, once again, Tucker, Suzuki, and Swanson. 2-3-4. 3-1. Cubs lead. Top 6. Trade for Lane. No. Oh, what's up? Look who's back. Weird that you made an account like 3 weeks ago. Why did you make an account like 3 weeks ago? Who has a new YouTube account in the year 2025? That's weird. See, told you. He's back. Oh, he blocked you. What a pussy. It's that quick, huh? It took you about 2 minutes. Anyway. Suzuki lines out 2 away now. 3-1. I don't know. It was Karen Deflib. I don't fucking know. Fucking extra shots is who it was. Yeah, I literally instantly just shot him down. See, that's how easy it is to get rid of that guy. I told you, he's just going to keep making accounts. Told you. By the way, if you had any doubt that he wasn't the guy who made those fake accounts, all 400 of them, fucking told you who it was. Fucking, it's the same weirdo, same exact mentally insane MO. Meet my channel's fucking crazy guy. Extra shots. He just comes in here, has nothing ever relevant to say, and just talks shit. And I use him very strategically when I'm tired and I can fall asleep between the innings. I kind of hope that idiot pops up so I can make fun of somebody. Because it's all a game between the two of us at the end of the day. He's a very shitty troll and he knows it. I've helped him improve probably tremendously trolling wise. 1-2. Because he used to be much worse. I'm telling you guys, he used to be fucking awful. We've improved him quite a bit, but he's still dog shit at the art of troll. He doesn't really know what he's doing or how to do it, but he's got the like the inside to do it. That's how I know he's a piece of shit. And probably very, very racist. That's someone who has never once stood up for themselves in the real world. Yep, internet soldiers, weirdos. They really like their anonymity. I like anonymity too, but I don't really use it as a shield to be a weirdo. Torres, Carpenter, and Green do up here 2-3-4 for the Tigers. Bottom 6, 3-1. I also think at some point you just got to accept the ban and move on from when you're getting trolled, because at some point you're losing the game at the troll, right? Like, you're like, all right, I think I'm going to keep this going for about 5 years straight until he snaps. And it's like, listen, man, at some point you're getting reverse trolled. And when will you realize it? That I've sucked away multiple hours of your life. Hate watching me, making fake accounts dedicated to me, all because you dislike me so much. How's that feel to have me in your brain like that? It's got to be awful. Because you know what's funny is, like, the second I'm done streaming, I don't think twice about this. Unless I'm like particularly nasty to somebody, I'm like, I apologize. He probably lives in his he's like 17 or 18, Brent. Of course he does. He's like a child still. Trump's actually a good troll. Okay, go watch another stream and chill. He gets banned and his army of accounts. Just weird. Well, because he's a weirdo. It's just what weirdo guys do. They sit on the internet and fucking argue with amongst themselves. Bro, you guys know I'm also Extra Shots. I'm also Jared. I'm also Terry Gibbs. No one watches this stream. It's all fake people here. I control all of it. I'm a puppet master. You're all watching a very insane show that I'm completely putting on. I'm also Rochester. Actually, I don't know who Rochester is. He might be the only legitimate person here. Torres flies out 2 away. Fuck. We're starting to run out of at-bats here. Trump saying Elon has Trump derangement was coming. Yeah, that was a funny little fight on Twitter between them two. Boy, howdy, they were pissed off. 1 out, bottom 6, 3-1 Cubs lead. Yeah, it should be. See you later, Kevin. You have a good day at work, man. Take it easy. I'm pretty sure everyone's cool. I know who people are. But most people don't type like a deranged schizophrenic, so I know who's who. Something I'm very good at, usually. You could probably slip them by me if you're really careful. Is pattern recognition in handwriting or typing patterns. I'm like a basset hound on that shit. Who are you, Terry Brooks? I don't fucking care. Not trying to be rude. I think you're just Terry Brooks, right? You feel like they were going to low-key speed up this? Maybe. Oh, I don't do the political talk when I'm streaming stuff. You got to get going, Brent? All right, for sure, Brent. You have a good one, man. It was nice chatting with you, as always. Good luck with the Mo. And that'll be a pop out 2 away. Bottom 6, 2 down. No, you guys are fine to talk politics and stuff. Feel free to talk about whatever in the chat. I don't care. The only small thing is I don't like to read political stuff out. Number one, I just don't want to fucking get my streams fucking yellow badged. 2. Lions Syndicate is Derek, right? 1, 2. He's one of the few sports YouTubers I actually do enjoy like the content of. Yeah, that's who I thought. Again, for whatever reason, a lot of fucking Detroit sports content creators are like me, and we just don't ever talk about the actual news. We're just like, well, here's my opinion. And Derek seems to be pretty good at actually getting the news in there when he's giving his thoughts. It doesn't feel like it, Gold. Looking like a pretty low-scoring game. Yeah, I appreciate that, Terry. I try to interact with everybody. If I miss something, it happens. Riley Green strikes out. That'll end the inning. We'll go to the top of the 7th. He's really crashed out about having a superstar pass rush alongside Hutch. Yeah, some people are pretty sensitive about certain things. There were a lot of Tigers fans this offseason, as an example, Jared, who think the Tigers should have went crazy and signed a bunch of players. And it's like, well, fucking, we don't need them. I kept trying to explain to people that we didn't need to sign anybody and that the only moves we should make are for like bullpen arms. Still think we should go get a power arm and maybe like a fucking third baseman, maybe. And again, my maybe was because I think we have the pieces inside of the organization that can play third while promoting younger players to come up to the majors, which is more important because last year when we got rid of all those horse shit ass veterans like I was bitching about from the beginning of last year, literally from the beginning of last year, I was like, why did we sign Mark Canha and all these horse shit veterans? I get for like the sign and trade, but all it did was to delay like all these good young players from coming up because we had a dog shit log vent jam. And once we got rid of those players, we literally like went on a historic run. So it's kind of like we didn't really need to sign anybody. You see a 9 or 8 and 12 and 5. Well, 12 and 5 is not really a regression. To be fair, it's hard to follow up 15 and 2. You have to consider like the only thing that would be a regression is if they don't win the division instead of record. Like Lions fans, welcome to being a good team. You can't stress about the year-to-year record. It's what you accomplished the year before and doing more, right? So last year you won your division. The way to not fall back is to like not lose the division, and then like again, if you only win 11 or 12 games and still win the division, that's fine. You needed 15 to do it last year. That's the only difference between that. So regression, not necessarily just by losing less games. Harder schedule. All your hard games are on the road, save for division games. Division's fucking one of the best in football. I don't think it's a regression on skill. I think it's a regression. It's not even a regression. As long as they don't lose the division, they're perfectly fine. If they wind up the 1 seed again, they're probably going to win the Super Bowl. they're going to be like the Eagles last year. Son of a bitch, I think that's a home run. Yeah. Well, it's fucking 4-1. They got their run back. I don't watch a lot of them guys for clickbait stuff. My best is knows stuff inside out. Yeah, gold-blooded. It's not looking great, but now, hey, the more runs are possible. His boss is Herman Moore. No one's as bad as Woodward Sports, though. Holy shit. I feel like Woodward Sports' whole thing is to find, like, the craziest take and then yell at all the fans who don't agree with him. Is that, like, his thing now? Is that what Woodward Sports does? That, like, fat Neil guy who just gets on there and who owns all the haircut spots? He's like, fucking, no, we should trade Skubal, and anyone who doesn't agree with me is a fucking retard with a small dick. And it's like, well, I don't think we should trade our bet. Fuck you, what are you doing? You got the fucking da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. They have literally no understanding of how baseball or sports generally work. They have some okay, they're kind of funny with football, like Neil with the Lions, but at the same point, he's the exact reason fucking other fans come and shit on the Lions when you guys lose. He's like, if you're wondering where all the hatred of your football team comes from, it's Woodward Sports. They're genuinely the most annoying fucking people on earth. If I didn't like the Lions, I would hope that they lose just to see that fucking guy eat shit. Yeah, it's like they want to be like fucking Mike Valenti, but they don't have nearly any of the charisma. And Mike Valenti will be like, I guess I was wrong. I don't think the guys over at Woodward Sports even know how to pronounce the word wrong. What is wrong? What is wrong? What is that word? I don't say that. And that's the thing, like, it's not Woodward, it's Neil. Neil's the problem on that show. Everything else is fine. If they got rid of that idiot from just letting him run his mouth at the fucking fans watching. It's like me running a way too big show. It'd be like, why is Rob allowed to do this? But I see that you are Detroit guy. At least you are the Packers fan. Yeah, I like the Lions as my second favorite team. The Patriots are my favorite team. And that'll be a fly out, but the damage is done. They get a run back. It's 4-1 now. Bottom 7. What's up, Lord? He's a Orioles fan. Trade Riley for Pete Crow. Yeah, I'd do that trade in a heartbeat. Neil is clickbait for them. I'm pretty sure they... Yeah, pretty much. Damn, he didn't even go to CMU, Dragon. Oh, is this one of the fakes? That's pretty... It's always upsetting when you're not able to go to like the premier school. Oh, that was only 2 outs. Oh, I thought that was all 3. 1-1 here on Shaw. Or, yeah. 2-1 now. Yeah, it's probably a fake guy. Who gives a shit? Who cares? Just ignore him. The best advice is probably just ignore the person, too. Another home run. Yeah, Montero's cooked us this game. Well, GG, Chicago. You guys will win this one. I don't think we're dropping 5 runs off your bullpen here. If we do, kudos. Then you guys suck, but I think that's it for us. Fucking Montero. Well, you guys are lucky we decided to give you game 2 because we wanted a challenge in game 6. Yeah, we need a 6-run fucking miracle inning here now as we are now getting thoroughly beaten. Gold, one thing you know as a baseball fan, you know when your team's just getting cooked. Today's one of them days. Tigers saying, got it. Yeah. I think we left him in a little too long. Probably shouldn't have let him see the second or... I think this is his 3rd time through the lineup. Well, not the... I think he probably only should have seen the lineup twice. Maybe once. Well, it's all just been solo home runs, basically. It's not really like they're scoring runs. They're just fucking solo homering. Went to Baker College. They had the program I wanted to be in the future. I'm a bum. No, you're fine. Where you go to college doesn't really matter. It's just funny, like a very prominent... Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Another infield single. Cool. Nice, some nice terrible defense. Gives up an infield single to a catcher. That's embarrassing. Well, that's about that. This is fucking boring. We're just not playing defense now either. I blame the government personally. It's the goddamn Republicans, dude. Nothing ever works right when they're in charge. It always breaks. Tigers, Joe Biden was still the president. They were scoring runs. They were the most exciting thing in baseball. Trump's president now. We're fucked. We can't score anymore. What did Donald Trump do? Did he put tariffs on runs? Are runs tariffed? Fucking pussies, hit the ball. I don't think runs were on the tariff list, boys. You can fucking score. I think that's a pretty funny joke. I think I might be the first person to make that joke, actually. Either that means it's one of the best jokes of all time, or that was the shittiest joke ever told. However you want to take that. I think I might be the first one. I don't know what the Pistons are doing. I don't even think they're trading quite yet. All right, now we'll go to the bottom of the seventh. The damage has been done, though. It's 5-1. $25? Hell yeah, stud. Hey, you got a new picture today? What do we got? That's funny. That's the conspiracy, though. When Pistons do well, the other Detroit teams collapse. I don't know. The Pistons did good this year. And the Lions were good this year. The Tigers were good this year or last year. All of our teams except the fucking Red Wings were good last year. It's really embarrassing that the one team that's actually worth the fuck in this state just sucks ass at pro sports now. And we all thought completely backwards, didn't we? We all thought they were going to be the first best. We thought they'd win the championship first. You know what I mean? We all genuinely thought it was going to be the Red Wings. If you asked any Detroit fan, like, hey, what team is going to lead the Detroit comeback? You'd be like, oh, the Red Wings, 100%. You wouldn't even like second thought it. You'd be like, oh yeah, it'll be Steve Yzerman with the Red Wings. That's probably be our first championship since like 2008. But we'll be happy. I think the Pope is a White Sox fan. He's a South Sider. Red Wings were their second year of their rebuild, and their dumbass draft is the Red Wings. They're in like year 12 of a rebuild. I don't know about year 2. I feel like the Red Wings have been rebuilding most of my adult life. After the first chunk of my life, they made every single playoffs ever. They just haven't made it since. We're like the reverse Maple Leafs. We can't even make the playoffs anymore. But we're sitting pretty still. We're still the greatest American hockey team. Everyone else kind of sucks. And then there's the Red Wings and then the Maple Leafs at number 1. I think that's how it goes, right? It's like literally like Toronto with like 400 Stanley Cups, Detroit with like 14, and then the rest are pretty normal after that. I'm pretty sure that's like the exact amount. It's like fucking Toronto 47, Detroit like 14. And then the rest of them have like 30 or like 15 split amongst them. It's a crazy lack of winners. And most of them are like Pittsburgh and shit. Montreal has about 400, 800 cups. Yeah, that's what I figured. They've pretty much won every Stanley Cup until it's kind of like the Yankees. They won all the World Series until there was like 8 teams, and then the Yankees stopped winning all the World Series. It's like the Montreal thing. It's like, yeah, you won all the cups when there was only 4 teams play or 6 teams playing. That'll be a pop out by Torque 1 away. It's fair, but legit last 2 years of getting fresh guys alongside Kane. Yeah, I get what you mean, though. The team's kind of refocused and rebuilding an identity. They'll probably be good next year, I would imagine. They should have took some of those Western Michigan players in the draft. They should have got their hands on some of them young guys from a school of champions. We have a strong pedigree here at Western where we win championships all the time. What's up, Charles? And then Patrick Raw goes to Montreal and fucks it all up. Pretty much, yeah. It's pretty good. 1-1. I don't even think the Bears won the offseason last year. This year they might have. They had a pretty good offseason. Last year they didn't really do anything. Everyone's like, the Bears won the offseason last year. I'm like, what did they do? They didn't do anything. They drafted Caleb Williams. That's not winning the offseason. They didn't do anything the year prior that would have warranted anybody legitimately going, yeah, they're the best team from this offseason. No, this year you can make a claim because they finally fixed up the offensive line. They went and spent some serious money on actual talent. This is the year the Bears won the offseason. Now let's see if they actually have a team to show for it. Yeah, I don't know if the Bears are going to be good enough for their schedule either. They have a pretty hard schedule. They got to play the AFC North, the NFC North, and they have like that's hard. That's a fucking brutal schedule. Yeah, but that's not like winning it. Like it didn't do anything for the Bears. They won what? One more game with that combo. And then like I don't use in the moment to see like there's a reason I tell people I don't like to make comments about football until like the off season ends and we're about to like start the new season. Like I have such a very weird way I like to talk about football because boy oh boy. Could take like I don't have a single opinion on anyone who was drafted last year or this year because I've never seen them play in the NFL before. Anyone who has an opinion on any of the rookies that were just drafted and like a strong opinion, they're so fucking stupid. Because like what if they're wrong? And they went out and they made all these strong claims about a guy who is 21. Then it's like, well, you sound I don't know. I feel like people should be held more accountable for their bad takes on rookies instead of being like, we'll see. Could be a bad draft class. Could be a really good draft class. We don't actually know that information. Yeah, I was going to say the Lions, I think it's like Giants who got completely hoed. Hey, Charles, I appreciate that. Hopefully you're doing well, Charles. Nice to see you as always. What's up, Jonathan? Nice to see you too. Hopefully you're both doing well. We're in the top of the 8th, by the way. It's 5-1. It's not our game. The Niners move. Yeah, there's some hard ones. There's a horseshit ass schedule. Being a Patriots fan, my team has like the second easiest or the easiest schedule in all of the NFL. Yeah, I do all my takes before everybody gets hurt. Yeah, because I'm not stupid. Like if you were to ask me right now who's winning the Super Bowl, I'm going to say the Patriots 100% of the time until we actually start the preseason and that's over with. Because there is no such thing as a good opinion made about the NFL in July or June. No one's ever had the greatest take ever. And it's like, I have the best take about football and it's June 13th. Everyone's like, yeah, that's cool, man. I guess we'll see when the season starts. Every head here. Yeah, Giants are screwed. They got the worst schedule. Patriots, on the other hand, they're like, how about the Titans? The Raiders? Ooh. They're like, how about a little bit of Saints? It's like, oh. And they're like, oh, we got a really scary one for you. Jets at home. Oh, wait, you already played them. Never mind. Jaguars. And you're like, don't do that. Oh, we're just playing the AFC South and NFC South. Whoops-a-daisy. That's why we're playing all these dog shit teams like Carolina and shit like that and fucking Atlanta. And the Saints. And Tennessee. Ooh. See you later, Gibbs. You have a good one, man. Take it easy, Gibbs. It's 3-1, by the way, on Tucker. Because the Lions are going to go from first in point per game to sub 20th because, yeah, that's a pretty silly thing. Yeah, I'd imagine if you're a Steelers fan, you can't wait to try to play Aaron Rodgers. And that'll be a fly out by Tucker, 1 away. If you all lose to the Steelers, you know the rest of the NFC will never. Yeah, if you can't lose to Aaron Rodgers fucking again. The rest of the NFC North is probably going to smoke his bitch ass like we always do now. Yeah, god damn it, that's another home run. Dude, why is he? Oh, it's Lee now. Man, we're just giving him up today. The Suzuki's second of the game. 6-1. Yeah, this game's over. Yeah, Atlanta's going to be 9-7. Maybe, but the Patriots are going to beat them. So that's all I care about. I have my team winning like 11 games next year. Extra shots, you're fine. You're not. Fucking Kirby Joseph ended Aaron Rodgers' whole career. That's why I'm a big Kirby Joseph guy. What a great moment that was. That pick against Aaron Rodgers in that game to end their season and to end Aaron Rodgers' Packers career. It's an all-time Detroit moment. Even though the Lions didn't make the Super Bowl or playoffs that year, arguably the best option that could have happened came alongside with it. They ended the career of Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. That's one thing they'll always have. Be like, hey, we took that motherfucker out. And that's good because boy, oh boy, did he get a lot of fraudulent moments in the NFL against that Lions team. A lot of fake moments. Just free shots at plays for two or three times because the refs just call fake penalty. 3 picks on Rodgers in one season. After Rodgers said we can't lose to a team like them again. Yeah, exactly. Kyle Shanahan gets his revenge on the Falcons on week 7. What's he getting revenge on the Falcons for? If I'm the fucking Falcons, I'm like, we're getting our revenge on Kyle Shanahan this year. I think that's going to be said the other way around. If I'm a fucking Falcons fan, I'm like, we got to get that domestic terrorist Kyle Shanahan who blew our Super Bowl. We had that shit run. All Boy Wonder had to do was kneel it, and we would have won that fucking game. Yeah, if I was a fan of that team, I could never live that suit. I literally would quit watching football. Or I'd have just became a Patriots fan. Probably would have happened mid-game for me, by the way. By the way, there's 2 outs with an 0-2 count, 6-1. I hope people aren't too upset I wasn't pitch by pitch on a blowout. Yep. Yeah, that one, the one we all know about, the face mask, the Phantom face mask, where he like rips his helmet down as he's fucking getting as he's like falling. He just slams his head to the side, and he never wears a chin strap. He's very common, and all of a sudden his helmet's like turned all the way around, and it's like, how the fuck did that happen on that play? It was the most overly done dramatic piece of work I've ever seen, where it was just like the helmet was like halfway twisted around somehow for like a grazing of the face mask. The Rodgers of today would call that Rodgers a fucking liberal pussy for doing that. He'd be like, oh, that's disgusting. What kind of a pussy liberal fucking snowflake flops like that in sports games? Oh, wait, that's me. Whoops. Like if you just like blacked out that it was Aaron Rodgers, well, he probably never, he probably remembers that moment. Saw that the hand was on the shoulder, not the pad, and said that because the yeah, they really tried to say it like it was like because his hand touched the face. Or his face mask touched that guy's hand. It's like so he just gave himself a face mask. They're like, but effectively, yes. They're like, yes, because of the way he twisted his helmet around, we have to call it that way. No one actually ever touched him, but rules is rules. They get another shot. And of course, like he would make the play too. Like that's the most, it's not even that he got the free shot. The most annoying part is that he made it. And then thinking, that's just luck. There's no way that they planned for that. And then like the whole team was like, yeah, for all we do, we don't even do regular practice. We just practice walk-off plays and walk-off game-winning drives. And it's like, well, fucking bullshit. Like the worst team to get into that kind of situation against is the team that's like, oh yeah, we plan for this all the time. Tealbar is in the game now. Caleb Tealbar. Bottom of the 8th, 6-1. Be later in that rookie for the Lions. Called him twice. I know. Yep. Damn, dude. Our offense went anemic again, but today it's not really even their fault. You can't really win when you give up like 5 home runs. Skubal really fucks people up, and then they get revenge on us the next day. 0-1. You went to your brother's graduation last Thursday night, and you missed the NBA final. Oh, that's all right. I mean, you'll be all right. You can watch game 2. F Packers, hell yeah. Put in Jemai. I mean, might as well. Hey, look who it is. It's Jahami Jones. I mean, it's Jones now replacing Trey Sweeney. If only he could play shortstop, right? Ball 1. A 1-1. Swing and strike. Hey, that'll be a hit. Hey, he's 2 for 2 now. Look at him. Nice little single there. When I don't know what's going on with Trey Sweeney. I think his situation is they believe that he needs the bats here to get it worked out. Love his boxes. Box Jones. Both hits in the same zone now. Yeah. Don't matter if runs don't score. Okay. Recall the Rodgers fell Mary against the Lions. I think Rodgers was on my fantasy team at the time. Well, that's a good person to have. Probably helped out that. Probably didn't really help out the loss, though. We'll see what Meadows can do with the guy on first and 1 out. Yeah, home run makes it exciting. But they put in Teal Bar. They're going for the win. Mainly because our lineup is left-handed, primarily. Ball in the dirt. It's 1-2. Three ones yesterday and today. Yeah, Ken, we know the offense has been bad lately. Wasn't really much better against the White Sox, nor the Royals, really, if I remember right. We've been in shitty, shaky waters lately. No, we'll get a first and third now. All right, we'll put ourselves right back in this. Torres gets on, then a grand slam. It'll be easy. Comebacks are a lot easier than they look. Hopefully, Laura. Should be covering that game. No, there's mound visit. They might be pulling him. I don't know. DCA is a true Lou 5 to a player. I never thought a 5'9", 165 dude can swing the bat like that. Yeah, he has good power from seemingly nowhere. I guess he just understands like launch angle and exit velo and barreling up the ball. Are they really pulling this guy? Oh, damn, they really are. Never mind. All right. I thought they were. Ball one. Come on, Tigers rally back. Need to do. No, we need out. Oh, you're probably a fan of the other team. No, a double play would suck. Would be the opposite of what we need. We need a 3-run homer. Kind of fucking. God damn it. Ball in the dirt. Oh, there's a run to score. We got good speed. Nope, nobody moves. Oh, you got the under, I guess. Like, I don't care about either team. I just want the money. Fair. It's 2-1. 2-2 called strike. Oh, now they're just giving him free strikes. Awful hard to win when they're just calling everything that's a ball a strike. But anything close. Meanwhile, those aren't like even hittable pitches. Unless you're fucking Javi Baez. 3-2. Should have been ball 4 by now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fucking pitches, all of them balls. Damn it. And he pops out. 2 down. Runners at the corners. Here's Kerry Carpenter. Yeah, I don't like that up shit. Oh, now what the fuck? Now they're actually pulling the pitcher. Now they have to. I feel like they shouldn't be allowed to do that. Like, I feel like there should be a rule made to this, like an addendum to the substitution rule. That they can't fucking wait for you to announce your hitter and then fucking do a pitching change. That shit's so obnoxious. They're like, and now pinch hitting will be Dylan Dingler. They're like, that pitching change. And it's like, God, dude, you shouldn't be allowed to as the other team. You should make your moves and plan for things in advance. I've always hated that fucking stupid rule. It's just it's a very personally annoying rule to me. Is that you can't, I don't know. Now they're gonna burn another hitter and go with fucking, oh, now it's gonna be Colt Keith batting. That is funny. Scrubs to reverse subs. It's a football team where yeah, I guess that's annoying in football too, but I don't know. It's less annoying in football because there are a lot, like, this is a weird timeout in base. Like, the only reason I dislike this, because it only usually happens with 2 outs, and ultimately I do like that there's strategy allowed in baseball, but like there becomes a point of obnoxiousness. But you gotta learn to play for it. Sometimes you put the hitter in to try to trigger a pitching change that you think is more favorable. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Were the Tigers trying to get this Palencia in? Yeah, they want Keith batting this whole time, but they rather it still be Carp, probably. Yeah, it's not looking good, Coleman. Especially if you're a Tigers fan, but you're not, so. However, a 3-run homer right here really changes this whole game. Fuck, Keith ain't hitting that. 100 miles an hour. I don't even think he can swing the bat that fast. One. I missed the Orioles and A's game tonight because my Money in the Bank starts at that same time. Okay. Yeah, you kind of have to make your priorities right. Be like, what do I want to watch? Let's get a base hit or something. 2-1 on Keith. Meadows steals second base. Surprised they just didn't let him get the base on indifference. And that's the end of the inning. Long fly out. Nothing to it. Top 9, 6-1. Damn. Well, I'll be right back. I'm going to step out for like 2 minutes here. I'll be back. 2 secs. All right. I'll be right back. What do we got? Rebby is in the pitch. Oh, boy. Yeah, we'll see. It'd be funny if the Pope was like, I am actually a Lions fan. Stuff the Pope says. Well, this game hadn't gone very good at all. Hopefully tomorrow they play a lot better. Yeah, it's not going good for the boys. But this was a very quick game. It's only been 2 hours. I'm going to take a piss real fast. I'll be right back. Also going to grab a little bit of soda. Maybe we should put him in position player to pitch. Yeah, maybe. That's kind of what Brebby is basically good for. One away as Horner grounds out. Here's Bush. It's kind of what Brebby is up here for. He's kind of doing the Maeda role, but everyone doesn't hate him like they hated Maeda, so it works. All right. The Tigers. 3-2. Come on, Brebby, just throw strikes. We got to get out of the inning. There we go. Bush goes down swinging. Here's Shaw now with 2 away. Yeah. Come on, 1-1. Let's get it out. Top 9, 2 away, 6-1. Cubs are going to win this game, but maybe the Tigers can make it look a little closer in the bottom of the 9th. We'll see. Fouled away, it's 1-2. Hey, they get Matt Shaw to strike out. We'll head to the bottom of the 9th. Let's see if the Tigers got a little bit of a comeback in them, huh? You never know. You can never say never, right? Little 9th inning magic. A little mojo. Green, Torkelson, and Perez to appear in the bottom of the ninth. Green, Torque, and Perez. Let's see if we can get some. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Extra shots. We know it's been you, right? No matter how hard you try to disguise your weird schizophrenic ramblings, we know it's you. I hope you don't think you've been getting one over on everybody. See, this is the lengths that I go to show everybody how well I've got you owned. How well I truly have you as a good boy. You do exactly what I tell you to do every time I tell you to do it, without fail. I ban you and tell you to make a new account, and you do. I tell you to troll better and stop trying to sound the same, and you do. You even change up what fans you're a fan of and your fan stories. But you're a good boy. You're a good boy. You do what I tell you to do, and when I tell you to do it. If I tell you to roll over or to jump, you say how many times or how high, not no or why. It's just how. That's what's the saddest thing about you. You could be so good at trolling, yet you let me do this to you every single time. And I'll never let you know what the right answer to what the conundrum you're in, extra shots, because there is a way out of this. There's a very funny way for you to get out of all this weirdness, but you'll never know. You'll never know. See, the funniest thing is he knows the thing that really fucks him up is that we just never talk about him when he's not here. He's probably like, God damn it. And I really only talk to him or about him when it's a game like this, and I feel bad ending early. Because it's not really a blowout. A 6-1's, winnable game. Even though it isn't, 0-2 on green. We're basically up there trying to hit nukes right now, and basically that's just kind of how the rest of this game's going. Riley Green strikes out, 1 away. He's struck out 4 times today. Yeah, we know. Listen, when they hit that 3-run home or that 2-run shot in like the 5th inning, I pretty much went, well, that's fucking game. See you later, extra shots. Hey, that's a base hit by Torque. Here we go. This is how you start a rally. Here's McKinstry with 2 outs or 1 out in the 9th. 1 on. 6-1. Tigers just need a little bit of luck. Couple things to fall their way, and we're right back in this thing. Who says no? Here's Perez. Forgot Perez is up now. 2-run shot, make it 6-3. Fouled away at 0-1. Damn, you made another account, dude. Holy shit. See, now he's too mad. He's just gonna have to keep doing it now. He's fucking fuming. I got his goat. I win. I win today, motherfucker. Extra shots, you lose, sir. Also, you're gay. Haha, I win even more. 2-1. When he starts spam making accounts like this, you know you got him in a real bad mood. He's like, fucking, I gotta go to fucking, I gotta go make a new fucking, Proton Mail account. Fucking bullshit. By the way, it's 3-2 yet again. Hey, Perez walks 2 on, 1 out. Here's McKinstry ready to hit a 3-run shot. Make this a 2-run game. Would make this interesting. The mound visit. Hate that. Really hope they're not about to fucking pull their pitcher in a 6-1 game. I get it if they have to, though. I gets it. I suppose. All right, finally, first pitch to McKinstry, ball 1. That was a lot of time between at bats. Bum, 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 bum. 1-1 though. 1-2 now on a called strike. Or 1-1 on a called strike, sorry. Fouled away, it'll remain 1-2. They'll call that a ball. That was probably strike 3 though. 2-2. Tigers get a little bit of a bail call there. Will they find pay dirt? Nope, McKinstry strikes out, 2 away. Now up, Jake Rogers. That's who the game is up to now. Well, shit. Well, GG, Chicago. It's been fun. Looks like game 3, the rubber match tomorrow. It's the way it should always be. Nice little Sunday, who can win the series coming up. That's always a fun little game. Yeah, our pitching should be better than it was today. Don't have to use our fucking bullpen all game. Sure, what is it, fucking Flaherty tomorrow? I should probably just go look. Takes like 2 seconds. Two oh. Nope, I don't even know how to look. 2-0. Oh, we might have got picked off. Hopefully we don't lose the game on a pickoff. That would suck dick. I fucking hate how long these take. Probably getting out of here pretty quick after the game goes final. There's not much to say. Cubs hit a bunch of homers. Smoked the Tigers on those today. Tigers couldn't find any kind of consistency at the plate, leading to a loss. Yeah. Yeah, Blentel Perez just got picked off. Game's over. All right, GG's to the White Sox or to the Cubs. Good job on the win. Welcome to the 40 win club. I think it's just us here, but that's pretty cool. Appreciate everyone watching and hanging out today. Unfortunately, the game did not go as planned or as the way we would have liked it, but it is what it is. The Cubs are a pretty good little team, so no real shame losing to them. Again, hopefully we just play better next time. All right, well that's it for me. Anybody got anything important? If not, I'll see you tomorrow for the finale. What time is it? Yeah, hopefully Tigers take it tomorrow. 1:40 tomorrow. Oh, no, normal time. So yeah, we'll be live for tomorrow too. Hopefully I see you there. If not, I'll see you when I see you next. Have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy the nice weather we have today. As always, it's go Lions, go Tigers, and of course go Patriots, and of course it's always go Tigers, even if they lose. Peace out. Thanks again. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for a fun watch. Bye-bye. Peace out. Thank